Hey everyone, and welcome to this video. So I decided to talk about how to code and teaching yourself how to develop computer software. There are a lot of stuff these days. There are so many channels out there that teach how to code. There are tons of vlogs and articles, like there are websites dedicated to teach you programming. There are online forums where you can discuss and solve your problems related to the language that you are learning. There are books written, like ebooks that you will find online, but some of them are free. A lot of good ones are free, and paperback as well. So yeah, there are a lot of resources nowadays, and you can even sign up for Skillshare or something where they'll definitely teach you everything there is to know about a language or something, and that's great. But the thing that I want to say is I think the best way for learning coding and programming, in my opinion, or in my perspective, I guess, is that starting a project. Now, by starting a project, I mean it doesn't have to be a big project or anything. Like starting something, start making something that you wanna make, is how you can learn coding in the best way. So let me explain. It works by itself in some sense. So the way I learned a lot about different languages is that I planned to make a app or a program that that I think of. I design the functions that the program can do and stuff, and then I start the hard part, the part of writing and stuff. And as usual, since I don't know anything about the language, I end up facing a lot of problems. It's easier to solve and work with problems when you know that you have a purpose and vision in your mind. You know where all of the learning and hard work is going towards. You can almost see your application being used. You're step by step making it into a reality, and that motivation or interest will help you learn things that you never thought you could ever learn. Let's say you're gonna start a calculator, you're gonna make a calculator. So whenever you start making a calculator, there are gonna be a few problems that you're gonna face since you're learning this on a new language. So first you're gonna try, and then you're gonna face problems, and once you're solving those problems by searching online or going through different help tutorials and stuff, you start learning. But a long time ago, I was trying to make this mobile game or something on Unity 3D, and I didn't know anything about Unity. I didn't want to make a game that I could play and that I made by myself. So I started designing levels and making options of what the character or the main goal of the game. Once I made the plan, then I get started on learning everything that I have to learn in order to make this into a reality. So yeah, that is a great way for you to learn, and I'm gonna mention a few great websites and resources that helped me a lot in my learning cycle. But I just wanted to talk about this since I find programming and coding sometimes not so interesting when I'm doing it without any goal or purpose or project in mind. So there could be other people like me who are facing the same problem, and so the advice would be to have a goal and have a project. If you don't have an idea in mind, you don't have a goal in mind, then you don't have to force yourself to learn something. It will all come naturally, it will all happen by itself, and that is a win-win situation all the time. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys again in the next video, and yeah.